I've put you on the spot, haven't I?
Kind of have, yeah.
Kind of. Okay. All right. So tell me, what's your ethnic background?
I'm Nigerian.
Nigerian, and which part of Nigeria does your parent come from?
Delta say Igbo.
Delta State Igbo. What do they speak?
Igbo.
Igbo. Okay. Can you say hello in Igbo?
Akaro.
Akaro.
Yeah.
Akaro. Okay. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Okay, Tolu, what is your ethnic background with your language?
I'm Nigerian. Yoruba.
Yoruba. Okay. So, say something in Yoruba then.
Ekasoma.
Ekasoma. What does Ekasoma mean?
Good morning.
Good morning.
To an elderly person.
Okay. I think Ekasoma means good afternoon.
Oh, wait, yeah, good afternoon, yeah.
Okay, so what do you think good morning means?
I know Lara means morning.
Good. Yes, that's not bad. So Ekaro.
Yeah.
Yes, Ekaro. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so Igbo, that was an Igbo.
That was a Yoruba.
That was
I
Yoruba.
think the Igbo one is Akabo.
Ekabo.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the Yoruba. That's not Igbo.
That's not even.
Okay. Where do you think this has gone wrong? If you're thinking you're speaking Igbo, but rather you're speaking Yoruba, where did you pick up those ones from? What was it that you said earlier on?
Akaro.
Akaro, which is Ekaro.
Ekaro.
Okay, where did you hear that from before? Where have you heard it
I
from?
know, it just came to my mind.
It just came to your
It
mind?
just came to my mind.
Okay, I know I put you on the spot. Okay, so is there anything that you think you've heard your mom say to you before in Igbo? Does she ever speak Igbo to you?
Yes, she does, but right now I don't think it comes to my mind.
Okay, so she does speak to you.
She doesn't, not all the time with it, but she just sometimes, like from time to time, she just says some English, some Igbo phrases.
Okay, so every time she said something, has anything ever clicked? Like, do you know what it means, what she says to you?
I mean, like, I understand it in the terms of the moment, but actually speaking, I don't know.
Okay, all right.
But I know one phrase.
What's the phrase?
Ana Moibo. That means I'm learning to speak Igbo.
Say that again, say it again.
I don't think I'm saying it right, but it's like Ana Moibo.
Ana Amoibo.
Yeah.
You think that's what that means?
I'm learning to speak Igbo.
You're learning to speak Igbo. Okay. All right. Let's turn to Tolu, because obviously you've spoken Yoruba mostly for Igbo.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so you've got a big challenge ahead of you. Okay, Tolu, and I know you said your mom speaks the language to you. So mainly it's the fact that you cannot speak, but you understand mostly.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say I reply back to my mom in Yoruba, but like I can say some stuff.
Okay, so what if I say "mo fẹ́ lọ sùn," for example? Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You want to go to sleep.
That's good. And ebi ń pa mí.
You're hungry.
See, she's not doing bad. Well done. So literally you can understand, you just can't speak.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 challenges for you. I need 3 sentences. So 3 months from now, I'm gonna come back to you.
How long are the sentences should be?
It's what it means. So what I'm gonna say something to you now, and then I expect you to actually, when I come back to you, you're going to say it in Igbo. Okay? So first one will be "I'm hungry."
Okay.
See, that's quite easy, isn't it?
Is that the question? Or?
That will be a sentence that you're going to give me the phrase in Igbo.
Okay.
Yeah? So you're going to come back to me and say, "I'm hungry" in Igbo. Yeah? And then you're going to say, "I want to go to sleep."
Okay.
Okay, and "I'm tired."
Okay.
That's not too bad, isn't it?
It's not too bad at all.
Not bad at all. So, and 3 months is a long time. I could actually give you 1 month, but I've got quite a number of people to do so. Yeah? Okay, so for Tolu, I think I'm going to, because I know you already understand the language, it's just the fact that you can't speak. So now, the first one will be I'm going shopping. That'll be the first one that you're going to learn to say in Yoruba.
I can say the first part.
You can say the first part?
Yeah. I can only say specifically what it is. Like, for example, if I'm saying like, I want to go buy clothes, like, more fair, right, Asha.
That's not bad. That's really good. Okay, so we're going to change it a bit then. We tweak it. Okay, so
what was my one again? Sorry.
You're hungry. I'm hungry.
Can I change the first one, please?
Why do you want to change the first one? To a much easier one.
No,
that's
not so
easy.
Much easier one. Just a different context.
Okay, what context will that be? What we like to change it to?
Anything related to sports, because it will give me motivation to actually learn it.
Okay, something to do with sports.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I'm going swimming rather than going.
I can't swim.
You can't swim. So you want me to say I'm going to play football?
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. That one, you're such a cheat. Yeah. Okay, all right. For now, we'll go for I want to go play football. Okay. But that's you now saying I want to go play football. Okay? Yeah. And the second one, I'm tired.
And I want to go sleep.
And I want to go sleep. Okay? All right. Okay. So let's go to. So for Tolu, you were close enough with I want to go shop. I'm going shopping. Okay, so we're going to tweak it a little bit and we're going to say, what did you do yesterday? That'll be number one. What did you do yesterday? Yeah, that'll be the number one. Number two, I'm going out to a party.
I know how to say the first one.
No, I want the full sentence. So you're going to go and you're going to put everything together, and then when I come back to you, you're going to give me. And then the last one will be, I'm going to church. I think those are quite easy peasy, I think. Yeah, sounds good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so 3 months' time, I need you to ace this. Good. And don't give me Yoruba instead of Igbo.
I like you.
Good. You got me?
Yeah.
Good. You are from where?
Kwale, Delta State, former Bendel, and it's the Igbo-speaking part of Delta.
Okay.
Yes.
Ngozi, so where's your mom from? Which area is she from? Lagos. Mom, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And so I won't ask Chukwuka. But the first question now, Chukwuka, Dad said he's spoken to you in the past, or he talks to you about the language. Yeah? Okay. And when he does, what do you understand?
I understand a little bit of it, and I understand a little bit of it when he talks to his siblings.
Oh, you understand when he's talking to the siblings?
On the phone, but a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. What can you say anything in his dialect?
In Igbo, he told me that Kedu means how are you, and then he responds that with, I think is Odema.
What's that?
I think it means like, I'm not quite sure what it means, but I know what it means, but I just forgot.
Okay, you forgot. Okay. Ngozi, who speaks the more to you? Dad speaks more or mom?
I think it's a bit of both. My dad speaks like Yoruba more to us than his own dialects.
Dad, how come you understand Yoruba and how come you speak in Yoruba to them?
I would say I'm a little bit privileged to understand quite a few languages.
Okay.
I've also traveled. My dad, the nature of his job there in Julius Berger in Nigeria, we traveled a lot.
Okay.
So I can say I understand quite a bit of other dialects in Nigeria, and being privileged to be married to a Yoruba as well. So I now understand 70% Yoruba, and I tend not to speak Yoruba that much, although, yeah, because she'll laugh at me.
She'll laugh at your mom. So you'll laugh at Dad when he tries to speak. Okay, that's not helpful, is it? Okay. So we're going to try and change that, won't we?
Yes.
Yes. So, okay. So let's go to Mom now. Mom, what do you think when How often do you speak Yoruba to the children?
Not as often as I should, to be honest.
Okay.
And now that, I know they are interested in the language, I am endeavouring to speak more to them.
Okay. So now let's go to Ngozi. What can you say in Yoruba or Igbo? Which one do you think you can say something in?
Yoruba.
You can say something in Yoruba. Okay. So what can you say in Yoruba?
Eshe, Ekushe. They're both like the same, but Ekushe is more like you've done well, and then Eshe is like Eshe is thank you.
Yeah.
I think And then I know how to greet like Ekaso, Ekale, Ekaro, and then Odabo is I think it's see you later or bye, and then Kasore is sleep well.
Well done, Ngozi. Okay, so as for your own understanding, which one do you understand, Igbo or Yoruba?
I feel like I fairly understand Yoruba and Igbo. Like, I fairly understand it well, but I feel like because I've heard my mom speak Yoruba more than my dad speaking Igbo, I feel like I understand Yoruba just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. Okay, so for Yoruba now, let me just say, if you want to go to sleep, do you have any idea what you'll say?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. If I heard my mom say it, then I'd understand it. But
Okay, Mom, I want you to say something in Yoruba to Chukwuka, and let's see if he can grasp it.
Kilo share.
Okay, no, that question is not for you, it's for Chukwuka. Okay, no problem. Okay, Mom, so you've got a big task ahead now. Okay, so kilo share is like you wanted to say. You said kilo share, all right? Okay, do you know what that means?
It's like what's the matter or like what's the problem?
Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna give Chukwuka the Yoruba task now, and I'm going to give Ngozi the Igbo task. First one, same thing that you both are going to come back to me in 3 months and tell me. Just about this is about mom and dad now speaking more to you because you're going to challenge them if they don't. Let's see how we can reverse this a little bit. So, I'm going to bed. That's the first one for you. I'm hungry. And how was your day today? Those 3 things. Okay? You're going to do the same thing. You're doing the Yoruba version and you're doing the Igbo version, Ngozi. Same thing. Okay? How's that? And in addition to these 3 simple tasks that you're coming back to, I want to see if you can give me a bonus point, let's put it that way, by you adding something else. Like that would be on you to just decide that, okay, I want to say, because something like, I have someone the other day, they're saying because they love sport, I should give them something in sport. Yeah? So something that you like, 3 months from today, I'll be back. Thank you. What language do you both speak at home?
English.
English.
English and a bit of Yoruba.
A bit of Yoruba.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that means mom or dad speaks to you in Yoruba.
Either or us.
Okay. Do you actually speak to each other sometimes?
I wouldn't say properly. It's more like just jokingly that we would to each other.
Okay, so let's say, do you actually understand Yoruba?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting. How come?
When we were younger, our grandma used to live with us, so grandma taught us. Not that we learnt to speak it then, but we learnt to understand. And so like it would be Saturday morning to the shops or something, so then grandma would communicate with us that way rather than speaking English.
That's fantastic. So apart from grandma, mom and dad don't speak to you at all?
I'd say
Or
dad does a bit.
a lot more than
Yeah.
mum.
Okay, so dad speaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so you can understand, but you can't speak.
Can speak a little bit.
Not
You can
fluently.
speak a bit.
Not
Okay.
fluently, but we can speak a
Okay,
bit.
but that's really good. Okay, but can you actually communicate with each other in Yoruba? Say if you don't want people to know what you're talking about, can you go to that level?
I
we
think so.
could. It wouldn't be perfect, but we would understand
Yeah.
what each
Yeah.
other's trying to say.
All right. Okay, let's try that for once. Let's try. You try and say something in Yoruba to her,
Okay.
and then she'll reply you.
Oh, gee. Okay.
Okay, go on.
Ṣé wàá okay?
Mo wá pa.
Kí lorúkọ ẹ?
Orúkọ mi ni Rachel.
Okay. How about you say something like, I'm hungry in Yoruba.
Mo fẹ́ jẹun.
Kí lo fẹ́ jẹ?
Mo fẹ́ jẹ iyán.
Mi ò ní.
Okay, that's not bad. You're not doing too bad. Okay. Let's say I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Ọrùn kùn mí, mo fẹ́ lọ sùn.
Oh, wow. That's really good. Okay. Let's say, what are you thinking about?
Kí ló ń rò?
Not bad. Well done. Okay. I need to study and I need some time to myself.
Say the first part. Mo fẹ́ kàwé.
And I need some time to myself. But Mofakawe, that's not bad.
I can't think of the second bit.
Okay, so that second bit now, I need some time to myself. That's a challenge that you're going to come back to me and tell me.
I need some time.
Okay. So I'm traveling tomorrow. That's another challenge.
I think
I can't think of it on the spot, but
if I was to say I'm going somewhere, could say Mo ń lọ sí France or Otola. So it depends on the-
Otola, not bad. Yeah, that's good. That's not bad. Okay. I don't know what to wear.
mi ò mọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ wọ̀.
Not bad. Not
I know, it
bad.
literally blanked my brain and then you said I went, oh yeah.
Not bad. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Marie Lola.
Yeah.
Say that again.
No, I said Lola. Oh.
You're very
It's
close.
Marie. No, I can't remember.
No. Say it.
Marie. Yeah, all I can think of is
Yes, Marie. Yes. Ola. Perfect.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. Marie Lola. Not bad. Well done. Okay. Task. Now you're gonna come back to me and I want something more lengthy.
Okay.
And I want you lot to have a conversation. So that conversation, yeah, that's what's gonna happen next time. So 3 months challenge, and you're gonna come back with a serious
Conversation. Okay.
conversation.
I think
We
that's
can do
enough
that.
time. I think we can do that.
You can do that. Well done.